Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Monday, November 14th. Arctic air continues to spill over from western Canada and Alaska throughout the week, so seeing well below normal temperatures continuing and some snow showers possible in the northeast part of the state. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points we're going to focus on today: well below normal temperatures continue. We're looking at frigid mornings followed by highs in the 20s and 30s each day, with many locations not even getting above freezing. Normal highs, keep in mind, for mid-November are going to be in the 30s to upper 40s, so certainly keeping with that well below normal status this time of year. Patchy fog and low stratus will be possible each day to start out the week, with some localized pockets of dense fog as a very stagnant air mass remains in place. A system to our northeast today will bring a chance for some snow showers around the Island Park, Teton Valley, Continental Divide area, but we're only looking at some very light accumulations, if any, staying less than an inch, with better chances as you get into the highest of terrain. Elevated down valley winds onto the Snake Plain will continue up to about 20 to 30 miles an hour, generally as you get out, up towards the upper Snake Plain, downsloping over the Continental Divide, and those are leading to some very cold wind chills in place as well in areas where those winds are remaining elevated, seeing those this morning anywhere from around 0 to 20 below 0 in places this morning. High pressure ridge off the Pacific coast intensifies, and what that means for us: dry weather, light winds, and cold temperatures continue throughout the week. Mainly looking at potential pattern change for late November with some slightly warmer temperatures and precipitation chances. We keep an eye on that, but outside of that, snow showers later this week will linger as far as staying east of the Continental Divide. Take a look at satellite this morning. You can see here in the brighter colors, we do have some patchy morning fog and stratus, and expecting that stratus to hold on, especially across portions of the eastern forecast area today, but should less prove problematic as far as keeping with those breezy winds over the divide, helping to keep this area as far as, fog-free and stratus-free, but certainly seeing some dense fog and areas of low stratus continuing across portions of southern Idaho this morning. And the bigger picture, plenty of moisture to work with out there in the northern Pacific, but we got this upper level ridge currently situated overhead. Just axis is going to be heading up further north and up into Ketchikan and off the Vancouver Island area. But other than that, we're just looking at continued high pressure impacts with just a few grazing snow showers today as conditions remain dry throughout the week. Weather risk outlook for the next 5 days. Starting off the week, we will have that patchy fog and low stratus continuing, keeping with that very stable air mass in place. And good chance for some snow showers today, if any accumulation staying very light, and just a chance for some snow showers returns for your Wednesday and Thursday for up in the eastern Highlands. Take a look at the regional webcams this morning. You can see some dense fog as far as on portions of Interstate 15, 86, Idaho 33 out towards Clementsville, and 93 up towards Shoshone. So in areas, especially as you get up towards a little bit higher elevations, seeing a little bit of that more stratus intermingling with some fog. So certainly some lower visibilities out there this morning. Take a look at those temperatures this morning. Everyone's going to be in the single digits and teens. Got some low to mid 20s running around out in the Magic Valley, but seeing some of the colder pockets, typical areas, Teton Valley up towards the eastern Highlands and Island Park, Copper Basin, Stanley, all well below 0 this morning. And those wind gusts again, we got a slight breeziness as you get up towards the higher country further north, and a little bit of down valley, downslope winds across the southeast Highlands, and those are leading to some wind chills concerns this morning. But other than that, winds today will stay fairly light, generally about 5 to 10 miles an hour for everyone, with those occasional stronger gusts closer to the terrain. And those wind chills, like we talked about, we got those little very cold temperatures in place with those just a little bit of wind will bring some very cold wind chills. So currently seeing, negative double digits as you get up towards the divide. But other than that, Jackson Hole, negative 14, Haley, negative 7. So it's very cold out there this morning. Even just a light breeze will decrease those wind chills again very quickly. But outside of that, we're still looking at, temperatures hovering in and around 0 around the Snake Plain, and those trend will continue throughout the week. Air stagnation is leading to some poor air quality as you get up further north. We're looking in that yellow, moderate to red, unhealthy category as you get up towards Moscow, Coeur d'Alene area. But outside of that, here in eastern Idaho, only a couple sensors here are reading moderate. Just have a very stagnant air mass in place, but air quality should remain good across eastern Idaho. Just seeing some intermittent bouts of some moderate. Temperatures today starting off on the cool side of things, single digits below and above 0. Cold pockets again, Stanley Basin up in Island Park and Copper Basin. And afternoon temperatures will warm back up into the mid-20s to mid-30s. And take a look at that snowfall, generally about less than an inch for everybody, so maybe just standing a chance at a trace in areas where we get some snow showers. But outside of that, the area will remain dry with no precipitation expected after this for the next 7 days. Temperatures for your Tuesday, starting off again on the cold side of things, carbon copy repeat of what we're going to see this morning with some patchy morning fog and stratus, with very cold temperatures in our mountain basins and afternoon highs in the 20s and 30s. For your Wednesday, keep it with that cold trend. We're not seeing much of a difference in terms of that, but as far as temperatures Wednesday morning, single digits above and below zero. Starting to see a little bit actually colder air begin to work in for the later part of the week, with afternoon highs 20s, 30s, even some low 40s finding their way back into the western Magic Valley and northern central mountains. Temperatures for your Thursday, so keep it with the cold temperatures in the morning and afternoon highs again, 20s and 30s. But starting to see some teens return to the forecast, and these are high temperatures here on your right as you get further north up towards Spencer, Island Park, and some of the lower elevations of the Lemhi Valley. And for Friday, here's that cold air that we were talking about earlier. So we got that very cold air spilling over the divide later part of this week as we have that high pressure ridge begin to further shift further east. And with that, very cold temperatures, pretty much everyone's going to be in the single digits below and above zero, with warmest locations in the teens for Friday morning. And during the afternoon, you'll struggle to see freezing for just about everybody. We have widespread temperatures below freezing, generally about the upper teens to low 30s as you get out into the Magic Valley, but you'll be tough to find any temperatures above 32 on Friday. And that high pressure is continuing across the western U.S., leading to some enhanced precipitation across the eastern U.S. over the next 7 days. But you can see a distinct lack of precipitation here in Idaho, with, if anything, just a light spillover here along the Continental Divide. And as we enter a positive PNA phase, so this is going to be characterized by high pressure to the west and low pressure to the east. We will be seeing, continued precipitation impacts in the northern Pacific, but that high pressure ridge will keep us from seeing much precipitation here in Idaho, looking to switch back to a negative phase where we have, as far as getting the low pressure here and shifting high pressure onto the east coast. But until then, we will remain dry and cold through mid-November. In summer this morning, well below normal temperatures continue under the influence of a high-pressure ridge. We'll see some snow showers around the Island Park and Teton Valley areas today, with limited accumulations less than an inch, and some elevated winds are leading to some very cold wind chills this morning, anywhere from 0 to near 20 below zero in places this morning. But outside of that, high pressure reigns in control at least through the remainder part of the week and intensifies with an extended period of dry weather, light winds and cold temperatures, and some snow showers lingering east of the Continental Divide. And that wraps up your weather briefing for today, Monday, November 14th. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have a great start to the week.